Hello, Eagle families. Welcome to our weekly update. It's been a couple weeks, so I apologize for that. But we do have some things to share this week. So I'm going to take up about 5 minutes of your time and let you enjoy your weekend. So, first off, our COVID numbers, as you can see by the information there, they're definitely trending in the right direction. 14 positives, 5 quarantine students, 23 symptomatic, and 73 have returned to school. So, those numbers absolutely going our direction. The next piece is a little bit tougher. So last week, Team Dunlap had two members pass away, two very valuable members to our community. First, Miss Wendy Hoops. Wendy was most recently a study hall supervisor for us, but the last 5 years she's been bounced around to different roles as a one-to-one aide for some of our students, a classroom aide. She's also done a lot of our homebound instruction for our students who are home ill. Um, Wendy was wonderful in all of those roles. She was always the first one to step up, help us out wherever she needed or wherever we needed her, and she helped anybody that needed help, students and staff and administrators alike. So she passed away last week with some struggles due to some things that kind of snuck up on us. So we're certainly going to miss Mrs. Hoops in those roles. She brought a lot of joy to a lot of people. Next, Mr. Al Hooks. Many of you may not have known Al, but Al was retired from Caterpillar, and he and I struck up a relationship a few years ago with Marvin Hightower, and the three of us, along with Miss Mathis, had been working on our mentoring program the last 3 years for our students here at Dunlap High School. And Al, most impressively, super intelligent man, absolute heart of gold, a great listener. And the thing about Al that struck me is he was so free with his time and wisdom. And he made a big difference while he was here. And we're going to miss both of those individuals because they did make a difference. They were both difference makers for us. So very tough losses for us. We ask that you keep their families in your thoughts and prayers. Um, Next, on a different note, Anastasia, our musical last week. I want to thank Mrs. Ida Paulo for stepping up in the 11th hour due to Director Willis's illness that snuck up on him as well. Miss Ida Paulo stepped up and took care of the production for us and gave our students this opportunity to participate. Our students were awesome. I loved seeing them in their element, happy and dancing and singing. It was a great experience for sure. And Mr. Willis did a really nice job with his first production for us, so we thank him too. So great production, very proud of that. Next on the list is our state dance performance. Our dance team went to the IHSA State this today. Mrs. Caslett and I went up there to see them take the court, and as always, they didn't disappoint. Their hard work and dedication is something that all of our students can learn from. Certainly an outstanding program. Coach England does a wonderful job with that. They always make us proud. So despite how they finish, we're waiting for the finals results to come out and to see who advanced to the final round tomorrow. It doesn't matter to me personally because I'm so proud of them. I want it for the girls. Miss Caslett wants them to obviously advance, and we do. But like I said, they're just proud of their performance and the way they conduct themselves. So that's our shout out to our dance team. Next, scheduling update. Just so you're aware, the next couple weeks, our incoming freshmen, our sophomores, and our juniors should be finishing up their scheduling requests for next year. And then we will be done with everybody, seniors included, hopefully by the end of February. And we start building that master schedule first thing in March. So that's coming around nicely. If you have questions about that, make sure you reach out to your student's counselor. Winter and spring seasons they're not really colliding, but they're both really busy right now. So our winter seasons are in competition mode and getting ready for postseason. That includes our band and chorus as they're out doing the ILMEA competitions. And then our spring seasons are doing their preseason practicing right now. So this is a really busy place here at Dunlap High School, as you can imagine. And it's great to see these kids doing something active and getting some exercise in, being around their teams. It's just reminds you of what high school is supposed to look like. So it's great times for sure. Along those lines, I want to give Mr. Hess a shout out because during Club Fridays, we have a group of students, whoever's not involved in the club, they go to the gym. Well, Mr. Hess is kind of set up so they can play basketball. And to our surprise, we have a lot of kids that really want to play basketball. So we came up with the idea to have an intramural tournament on February 27th for only DHS students. And kids are busy right now getting their teams together. So they're going to play within a framework with some officials and then get to earn bragging rights for Dunlap High School. So that'll be a fun event. I'm thinking it's going to be well attended just by the enthusiasm that the kids have shared with us. So looking forward to that. Next up, student parking. So we've had an issue as it's gotten colder. You can imagine students are likely or more reluctant to park close. They don't want to park further from the building. So they are reluctant to park behind DMS. They want to park as close as they can. So in doing so, they aren't parking in a spot. So the last few days, Officer Ryle has been out there giving written notices to students, and then we've asked them to move their cars. If that happens again, those students will lose some of their parking privileges for a period of time. We need to have everybody in a parking spot, and the correct parking spot. So remind your students of that. We don't want to revoke their privileges, obviously, but we also need to keep things orderly here, particularly before and after school. Graduation, we had a couple of questions, but this has been out for a while. May 7th, Saturday, May 7th at 3 o'clock at the Renaissance Center at Bradley. So looking forward to a great ceremony there. And we include this little meme for most of the parents out there. I think we'd agree. Back in 1985, we were looking forward to the future, and now it's 2022, and wouldn't be so bad to go back to the 80s. So they were certainly fun times. So, hey, until next time, Dunlap, you stay healthy and you stay classy. Thank you.